in virtues than any other day, and it's a very, very holy day for the Muslims. So it's the equivalent sawab is to 10,000 days. So just think about it. And one fasting on that Arafat day, Shahri ends 2:33 a.m. till 8:50 p.m. Please try to fast. Anyway, Kurbani, Saeed Bhai Bismillah and them lot, they're doing the Kurbanis, and they do it in the parts of certain countries where Kurbani is allowed. Now let me just tell you this: Sunday is the Eid day, and everybody is going to be enjoying the Eid day. Eid namaz here is at 8:45. And then if you follow Batli moon sighting, your Eid namaz is still 8:45 on Monday. And I just wanted to quickly point out to my Muslim colleagues, not just here in Batli, not just here in United Kingdom, but to the whole of Europe and to the whole of India, all the Muslims. Please, please, please be reminded that is the numbers. Upati number
Yeah,
chalenge,
sorry,
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So please, please, please respect the Hindu dharam, the Hindu religion. Listen, and this is my serious message. In India, where I come from, and I'm nearly 60, and I came here when I was 6 years old, and I brought some Lucky Charms, and that's why England won the World Cup in 1966. So they've never won it because I've lost the Lucky Charms then. And I told this to Councillor David Sheard once, and he laughed. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, are you getting the whole of me? Because sometimes you don't record the whole of me.
Yeah.
You're getting tired now, aren't you? Right, so the point I'm making is that please respect the Hindu community. My personal views are, where I live in India, I came here when I was 6. We weren't a wealthy family. We were a very poor family, and I'm one of the 9 from born to my mom and dad. Anyways, back door to us in India is, and we didn't have great housing. It was all small housing, sort of say. Back door to us in India was the Hindu community. So in order to respect the Hindu community, my father and my grandfather brought us up so we never eat cow's meat. We never eat beef meats. We never killed a cow. Because that way they would respect us. And India is predominantly a Hindu country. And that's the best way to go about it. Stay away from the cow. And I would suggest to my colleagues here in United Kingdom and all over the world, please, tame tamara hagawala upar support na karo. Tell them to abolish. In fact, I would request all our ulamas to make a fatwa to give to Indian Muslims to abolish eating cow's meat. Leave them. Just leave it alone. It's their God for, they believe that the cow is their God, the buffalo is their God. Eat bakra meat, goat meat, lamb's meat, camel's meat. They allow that, don't they? They just don't want us to kill their cows or their buffaloes because they believe that's their God. And for God's sake, respect it. Respect their dharam. What I would do if I was in power is I would say to Muslims very politely, leave the cows alone. I know the fact that more beef is exported by the Hindus themselves. Let them deal with it. Let there be so many cows all over in India. They'll then probably start wanting us to do the kurbanis. But I say, for the good people of Hindu, the good man in the street, and most Hindus are good people, right? It's Modi government that's not good for us, and the BJP party. Please leave the cows alone. Don't even eat it throughout the year. Don't eat the cow. Just say to yourself, look, we're not going to eat the cow anymore. Just leave it. Just like my dad and my great-granddad and granddad taught us not to eat. I've never tasted cow's meat. And I won't want to because I've been brought up that way. So maybe गाय का गोश्त खाओ ही मत. India में छोड़ दो. Where it is allowed, like America, United Kingdom, I think Argentina is one of the main countries of importing and exporting beef. So where it is allowed, yeah, that's okay. But in India, leave it alone. Leave the guy alone. It is their God. And that's my message to the Muslims of Batley, Dewsbury, United Kingdom, Europe, and most of all, the related people of India. When they get caught, do you know how much bashing they get? They get the living daylight bashed out of them. One of my relatives, some years ago, got caught slaughtering a cow at Qurbani time. The police took him away. And do you know what they do? They hit them on their stomach here by the belly button, right? And in their private parts and underneath the feet. And they hit them so hard that once they set them free, they only die. They die. They die. They die because they can't eat. And once they eat, because they've been bashed by big sticks in their stomach, right? And on their back and below their feet, the food and the drink they eat, they can't be digested. Now, on the other hand, there's a lot of corrupted coppers there that will take a lot of money of the Muslims and say, right, these are allowed. So it's all a dealing to lot to do with the money as well as corruption, as well as, I mean, India is a poor country, a third world country. There's a lot of corruption. Money buy, money talks. But the thing is, to Muslims, my dear Muslims, please, 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 stop eating cow's meats. Abolish out of your brain. And I request all the Maulanas to say the same thing about Muslims in India, wherever you are, Alipur, Dabbel, Surat, Bilimore, Chikhli, Mumbai, wherever you are, please, please, please abolish out of your mind the meat of cow and buffalo. There's plenty of other meat, plenty of fruit. God Almighty has given us so much fruit. Why do we have to keep going on to that? Now, so far as West Bengal and Bangladesh, Pakistan, yeah, go and eat